Okay, so this time our topic is about collaborative learning tools and platforms, no? So, collaborative learning tools and platforms are digital solutions designed to facilitate teamwork, no, and interaction among learners. So, they allow students and educators to work together in real time, no, or asynchronously, promoting communications, no, problem solving, and critical thinking. And these tools range from shared documents editor to actually advanced learning management system, no, creating a dynamic learning environment that support collaboration regardless of location or time. Collaborative learning tools include a variety of functionalities such as real-time co-editing, group chat, discussion boards, and file sharing. So popular tools include Google Workspace, Docs, Slides, and Sheets, Microsoft Teams, and Zoom, which enable virtual teamwork. No, platforms like Padlet and Trello offers visual boards, no, for project management, while learning management system platforms like Moodle and Canvas, Orange App provide structured spaces for group assignment and discussion. So to give us more details about the topic, let us welcome our presenter. Go ahead.
So, good evening, Doc, and good evening, classmates. My topic today is about collaborative learning tools and platforms. So what is what is technology collaborative tools? Collaborative technology refers to the tools and systems designed to be better facilitate group work both in office and remote, also known as groupware. These pieces of technology trim the cost and time associated with facilitating group work. So collaborative and or collaboration is a process of two or more individuals working together to complete a task or to achieve a common goals or objectives. So, effective collaboration initiates interpersonal skills, communication skills, knowledge sharing, and of course, coordination. So, we have three types of collaborative tools. The first one is the communication technology. Is the first C. C. The communication software tools allow for messages, chat groups, and conversations to be conducted between individuals and parties via the internet, whether those parties are in different parts or the office or different parts of the world. Example for these are Gmails, Yahoo Mails, and instant messaging apps like Messenger or Telegrams, Viber, Snapchat. Second is conferencing technology. It is the second C of collaborative software. Conferencing software allows two or more individuals to communicate with each other in real time using internet-based or cloud-based platforms. Conferencing software allows that some group of people to view a unified screen. Uh, Example naman ng conferencing technology are um, uh, yung mga Google Meeting, like Zoom, ganun po. But it is synchronous. Uh, Next, the last one is the coordination technology. Coordination technology rounds out the three main types of collaborative software. Arguably, the most holistic of collaborative tools, coordination software is designed to integrate both teamwork and taskwork functions. Uh, examples Examples for this coordination technology is the time trackers or the online calendars and spreadsheets. Next, uh, next is the examples of technology collaborative tools used in teaching. Uh, First is Flip, Flipgrid. It is a website that allows teachers to create grids to facilitate video discussion. Each grid is like a messaging board where the teachers can pose questions called topics, and their questions can pose via responses that appear in a titled grid display. The next one is Kahoot. Is an educational platform that is based on games and sequence. Uh, Itong Kahoot po is parang the same po na siya ng Quizlet, that teachers can create questions or discussions or surveys that complement academic lessons, the material project in the classroom. The next one is Google Classroom. Google Classroom combines Google Docs, Google Sheets, and other calendar into a single platform for assignments, collaboration, communication, and grading are integrated into one ecosystem. So, I know naman po na lahat tayo is familiar for this Google Classroom. The next is the Edmodo. Edmodo is an educational tool that connects teachers and students, and it's assimilated into a social network. So, teachers can create online collaborations, group ad, ad, group to administer and provide educational materials, measure student performance, and communicate with parents, among others. The next one is Prezi. Prezi. Prezi is a digital software for creating interactive presentations according to the res- research. The innovative way of Prezi helps you make presentations by zooming, leads to more effective, more persuasive, more effective, and more engaging presentation than presentations made with PowerPoint. Uh, uh, it is similar to other presentation software like PowerPoint presentation and Canvas. Pero mas itong Prezi po is mas ano po siya kasi pwede siyang mag-zoom in, mag-zoom out. Ganun po ang unique features niya. Zoom. Zoom. I know naman po na familiar po tayo ng Zoom. The next and the Class-In. Tong Class-In offers tools for lesson scheduling, homework management, and more. It is also interactive tools such as screen sharing, which allows teacher to share their screen or second device and student to interact with slides. Itong Class-In po is ala, alam po alam ko din naman po na familiar din po tayo dito kasi ito po yung ginagamit natin na sa ibang subject po natin. And thank you po. That's all. Yun lang po.
Okay, so again, as I mentioned, some benefits of what our presenter mentioned enhances student engagement by making learning interactive and participatory. So they help no 20 they help develop 21st century skills like teamwork, no? Like teamwork, communication, and digital literacy. Additionally, collaborative platforms bridge geographical barriers, no? Employing diverse perspective in cultural exchange. And they also allow educators to track student contributions and ensuring accountability and providing opportunities for personal feedback. Despite their advantages, no, implementing collaborative tools that comes with challenges, no, unequal access to technology and internet connectivity can limit participation, and some students may struggle actually with the technical aspect of these tools for free or feel overwhelmed, no, by the volume of communication. Uh, as educators, no, we need also training to effectively integrate these platforms into the dynamics, no, and of course into our teaching strategies, no, balancing individual accountability with group dynamics remain another critical concern. Yeah, as what our presenter mentioned, no, there are a lot of examples. Like widely used collaborative platforms include Slack for team communication, Miro for brainstorming and concept mapping, and Flipgrid, no, for or video-based discussion. Tools like Edmodo and Schoology provide educators with a structured environment for group, no, learning and essential and group learning assessment actually. In these platforms focus on foster creativity and engagement, offering features like multimedia integration, gamification, and progress tracking to support collaborative learning. Another, of course, again, as I mentioned, no, collaborative learning tools and platforms have revolutionized education by enabling flexible, interactive, and inclusive learning environment. As technology advances, the potential of artificial intelligence-driven features like adaptive learning and automated feedback will further enhance collaboration. However, to fully realize the benefits, no, schools and educators must address barriers to access and provide adequate training, ensuring these tools empower our learners to thrive in collaborative settings. Okay?